Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Reach Out Reptile. My name is Garrett Hartle, and this week you are in for a treat as we talk to one of the local Pittsburgh ladies, Megan Thays, about her amazing ball python collection. It isn't too often that you find somebody like Megan, a single mom working a full-time job and also being very successful as an influential ball python breeder in the community with a big focus on education and just getting all kinds of people involved. You're going to want to check this one out. Okay, Megan, how do you have like a hyphenated name? Do you?
No, I don't. Oh. No, it's Thays.
Thays.
Yes.
Okay.
But Hellhound.
Just Megan Thays, no Hellhound.
Yeah, no, Hellhound was just something that I started randomly and kind of just stuck. And people actually recognize me because I'll be like Megan Thays, and they'll be like, who? And I'll be like Hellhound, and they're like,
well, definitely. So I can't assume anymore. I do have a friend with the last name Paws. So.
Okay. I had actually thought about changing it to it, but just
See,
never
there you
did.
go. So we are here on Talk 'em Up Tuesday with Megan Thays. And what's your reptile business?
My reptile business is named Double M Reptiles.
All right. With Double M Reptiles, it specializes in really cool ball python morphs. And
Am I your first ball python person?
I think so.
Wow. Wow.
First ball python
That's
person.
crazy.
That's pretty cool that we've been able to go this far without hitting one. Nothing against ball pythons.
Oh, here we go.
It's just that they're, no, I'm just saying, that's a really good point. I
Yeah.
have not had a ball python person in there. So now that you've opened us up to this whole new world, I mean, you know, I kid, but ball pythons are so influential in the reptile industry.
Yeah, they're
They're
one of the biggest drivers. I think people like them because of their size. Yeah, they can be a bit of a finicky eater, but they handle really well. And I think they make wonderful pets.
They're
maybe
a great
not,
ambassador species.
Yeah, maybe
too.
not a first-time pet because, like I said, the feeding can kind of get touch and go at times. But they're still awesome pets. So
yeah. Very cool. I'm all like, wow, I don't think I have done a
Yeah.
ball python. You have one dwarf retic too,
I
don't
do
you?
have a dwarf retic. So
But not
yeah,
for me.
No, but it did come from prehistoric pets.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
That's okay.
I'm halfway there.
Very cool. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to be able to come and actually sit with someone here in Pittsburgh. So Megan is from the Pittsburgh area. And I guess, how did we meet each other? Do you remember?
Yes, actually, I know Garrett through Scott Hollabaugh, who's over at Iceman Reptiles, who Garrett is wearing right today.
We're repping.
And so I met him through Scott, and then we started forming our own friendship.
But when did we meet? I'm trying to remember what the actual...
I really don't know.
See, I don't know either. It's just like...
I'm the worst person at remembering.
It had to be at one of the local reptile shows, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Walking around and stuff
Oh, yeah,
like that.
for sure.
And then, yeah, just kind of hanging out. And Scott Holla, blah, blah. He does all kinds of extracurricular activities with his reptile friends all the time. So we run into each other a lot there and stuff too. So we'll have to, I've been wanting to do like a Pittsburgh reptile people barbecue or something.
Oh, that would be great. We would have so much fun.
Yeah. But what would you consider your specialty within reptiles?
So I definitely deal with ball pythons the most.
Any particular like projects or something that you're really excited about?
It's so hard because there are so many morphs in ball pythons that it's hard to specialize in just like a couple. So what tends to typically happen is it gets away from you. Like you're like, oh, I love clown, but I also love pied, and I also love
and you end up collecting all these cool snakes, but they don't breed well together.
Yeah, and you just get and then you end up and you're like 150 snakes in, and you're just like, oh, this is not what I wanted. Thankfully, though, I run a pretty small collection. I'm actually under 40 snakes.
What?
So yeah,
that's not that many with ball pythons.
I have high genetics, but low snakes.
That's cool. That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Great quality in my collection, but I keep it very small so that
it lets you really have fun with it too.
Yeah, it's manageable. mother, and so I have an 11-year-old that I have to take care of, so, you know, I'm busy with her, and I have 2 cats and a horse, so I'm busy with that, and so I have to find a way to make time for everything, so I make sure that I keep my collection small. Yeah, I do have some really awesome projects coming up, a couple I can't talk about.
What? Come on, this is Reach Out Reptiles.
No, I can't.
The place where you can connect. It's like a bridge between worlds.
But it's a surprise.
You can connect what is going on with yours, and
I can't be like, here's the world.
Nobody's
like...
watching. Nobody's watching. Here, you can tell me. Is it a one gene project? Is it a new combo?
It is not a one gene project. It is a rare project. So I will say
a rare combo project.
A rare combo project, correct? Yes.
Okay. Huh. And it's ball python.
It is ball python.
It could be anything.
Anything.
I don't
There's
know.
a ton of stuff out there that's like...
That's not a very big clue.
It's not.
What color is it?
It's between the color of red to black on the color spectrum.
That's everything in ball pythons, with the exception of, I suppose, yellow.
No, yellow. We get albinos and stuff.
Well, that's what I said. Yellow, too.
Yeah, everything.
So it's not yellow.
It could be yellow. I love being big.
Not giving me anything. Not
no!
giving me anything. Oh. So what is your favorite thing and least favorite thing within the reptile industry?
Probably my most favorite thing would have to be, I just made a post on this the other day. My favorite girl that actually started my company, my big pied female, she laid eggs the other day, and it was a very small clutch. It wasn't anything spectacular. Hoping to hit on some cool combos if the male proves out het, which he should, because I bought him. I buy from trusted resources. But, I mean, she's a single gene pied. She's not anything crazy. She's not a new gene. She's not super bright. She's just a pied. But I fell in love with her. And every day when I open her tub, it's just love. It is love for all my animals.
You say it's like just a pied, but I actually remember when the first pieds were being offered, and they were like $50,000, I think, for a pair from Pete Call or whatever, when I was seeing. I don't know if those were the very first pieds, but they were the first I'd ever seen.
She is just, every time I open her tub, I'm just like, oh. But it's the fact that I love my animals. Like, the fact that I open every single tub and can just appreciate what's in there.
That is cool.
That is the part that I feel if you can't do that every day, if you're not doing that every day, where everything that you open, you're just like, man, this is just awesome, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I agree. So
the thing I like the least is probably all the infighting. Social media, I think, is great on a lot of levels, but it's also terrible. I think it allows people to pick on one another for sometimes the simplest things. You know, there have been...
like people say stuff from behind the safety of their screens that they wouldn't say in person.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't know if it stems from jealousy or just meanness. Even between different groups, like, you know, retic breeders don't like ball python breeders, and ball python breeders don't like burn breeders. It's a lot of infighting, and then I see it a lot because I'm involved in a lot of ball python groups. I feel like a lot of times we scrutinize people over things that are really, really just not that important to, you know, bite someone's head off. You know, you post a picture because you're excited about the animal, but there's poop in the corner, and people just light you up right away, and it's like, dude, obviously you can see my animal's healthy and well taken care of. You can see that the animal's healthy and taken care of, and that's what you have to focus on. Like, it's frustrating sometimes.
You know, we actually hear this, the social media and the bickering kind of complaint, but you know, you guys are out there watching on YouTube. This is social media.
Yeah.
So do me a favor, put a positive comment below so that we can start to break this cycle, and then go on to wherever you go to connect with people, Facebook, Instagram, or something, and put a positive post up there for the day. And let's start to turn this thing around. If everybody's going to say this as an answer to this question, then obviously it's something that all of us need to be really intentional.
Yeah, it's very common. I think it's the thing that people hate the most, and I think it's really up to us in order to be able to change it.
Megan, help us get to know you a little bit better as a person. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could walk a mile in anybody's shoes, or spend all day living somebody else's life or walking in their shoes for the day, who would it be and why?
That's actually a great Great question, and I actually had to think about that. Garrett gave me a little preview.
See,
of
I
the
gave her a
questions.
clue. She wouldn't give me any clues.
I know.
Most people
I'll pay
don't get
for
a
that.
clue on the icebreaker question.
So I would probably have to say that Ingrid, I may pronounce her last name wrong, Visser, V-I-S-S-E-R. She's from New Zealand. She works with wild killer whales. I am absolutely obsessed with killer whales. I think they're probably the coolest animal on the planet. They're exceptionally smart. They are problem-solving smart.
Not as smart as a super dwarf reticulate python, obviously.
Smarter than that.
No.
Yeah. And I've been fascinated with them since I was 4. Like, if you go into my bedroom at my mom's house, there's like orca wallpaper, there's an orca pool chain on my ceiling light, and I have like rugs and blankets and books, and
that's
it's
funny.
been an obsession.
Little known fact about me, you guys, when I was 4 or 5 years old, I wanted to be a marine biologist. In order to study orcas.
Yeah.
It was actually, I actually liked orcas and sperm whales.
Now
I like sperm whales too. I thought those were
sperm
crazy.
whales are awesome too.
Some of the stuff that
I
they
absolutely
could do,
love
but
sea life. Like, it's awesome.
if you could have a super dwarf killer whale that was like 12 inches long, how cool would that be?
I would have a million of them. A million.
A million.
A million.
That's still a lot,
I would find a way to have them.
Well, how can people reach out to you if they want to get to know a little bit more or see some of the stuff that you're doing?
So I'm available on my email. It's MReptiles@outlook.com. All lowercase, all smashed together.
Double M Reptiles.
Mm-hmm. All lowercase, all smashed together.
Okay.
one long run-on. And then you can also reach me. I'm on Instagram under Double M Reptiles. I'm on Facebook under Double M Reptiles. And then you can text me. I don't mind helping people. I get questions all the time. My number is 412-969-8066. So Garrett doesn't even have my number yet, so now he can write that down.
I think I have your number. Hold on,
I don't think he does.
I'm pretty sure I have your number.
Watch, he won't have it.
I have to have your number.
He doesn't have it.
I don't have your number.
He doesn't have my number.
Well, now I do.
This is how good of friends we are.
I can rewind the tape.
Right.
No, it's the problem is Scott blah 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 always does all the
yeah, he's kind of our in-between.
the connecting.
We make him our middleman.
Yeah, we need to cut that out.
Cut him out.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, don't tell him, but
we won't.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this a secret between us. We won't tell Scott, but yeah, we're just gonna cut the la 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 out of our lives.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you very much again for coming on.
Oh, you're welcome.
Awesome. My first ball python guest. So with the top secret projects, you guys are going to have to go, especially now you're going to put this project up on your Instagram and your social media.
Yeah, eventually when
right after you text it to me.
when things move along into...
With our new connection via phone numbers.
Yeah, when things move along
into... You're going to text it to me first and then...
And then release it.
Then you guys
then release it to the world.
And you'll get to see the top red-black ball python project.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you right back here on Friday. Very cool. Well, I hope you guys like hearing from the ladies. And there she is. Double M Reptiles. Right there on the filing cabinet. Now, if you guys want to find yourself on my filing cabinet right here, just shoot a sticker in the mail to the address below, and we'll slap you up. You can be on one of the Tuck 'em Up Tuesdays. You guys have a great week.